Do you love to make monsters stay still like a training pole? Do you love to see monsters drool on the screen? I know you do. You have a fetish for it. It's fine. It's going to be our little secret. The prodigal son comes back from the realms of gacha hell and comes forth to us with another cheese Switchaxe. Check his channel out and drop him a sub. He's trying to build his channel and would have Switchaxe tutorials and speedruns up very soon. Seriously, he's doing it to pay off all his Genshin credit card debts. Help the man out. The Conqueror SA is really good. It has one of the highest raw, plenty of exhaust status that can be increased even more with the Rampage skill and Stamina Thief 3. Good amount of blue sharpness, 3 level 1 slots to fit in those Stamina Thief decos, and is easy to craft. No rare parts needed. Basically everything you want in Switchaxe right now. This Switchaxe build will focus on exhaust files. Exhaust is more complicated to explain as compared to stuff like paralysis or sleep. For now, all you have to know is that exhaust files gives your sword and amped attacks the ability to apply the exhaust status, and gives a little bit of KO damage to those attacks when you hit the head. You will also be able to cause special exhaust flinches. This happens when the monster flinches with saliva flying out of its mouth. All in all, it's a very good way to keep monsters staggered, flinched, drooling, and on the ground when you combine all the different elements all together, and is already being used even for speedruns. You can see some amazing hunts with Switchaxe on Flawless channel. Link is in the description below. In Rise, when your sword is amped, your axe attacks also gain the file effect instead of just the sword, which is great because the best combos involve a lot of morph attacks using the axe. Which means on an amped sword, it's fair to say that all your attacks will have the ability to apply exhaust. Also in Rise, ZSD has a natural rock steady effect. Using it on the monster's head will let you easily apply lots of KO. Most monsters have a 1-star weakness to exhaust, but it's not an issue because in solo you will be able to consistently proc exhaust, which is when they start drooling, and get a KO about every hunt, provided you are hitting the monster's head during these openings. The Switchaxe is a good raw option that is both easy and satisfying to use, and is very competitive damage when you take into account the extra windows you get to do damage because of the exhaust and the flinches. However, just take note that elder dragons like Ibushi or Narwa cannot be exhausted. You would also try to avoid using this on a monster like Rajang or Ghost Harag that doesn't have an exhaust weakness. Enough explaining, let's go over the builds. This is the most standard no charm build for this Switchaxe. There isn't much to change around with this set. The skill priority, which applies to all the builds, is Rapid Morph 3, Wex 3, Attack Boost 4, then build Crit Boost 2, and as much attack boost as you can, or just stack attack boost. You also get Stamina Thief 3 for free in this build because it is a level 1 deco and the weapon has 3 level 1 slots. There aren't many options for level 1 skills besides Grinder or Speed Sharpening 3, which you will have the slots to include anyway, or Brace, Steadfast, Free Meal, etc. Now, maybe you have a Wex 1 charm lying around. Having a Wex 1 charm allows us to swap out Xeno chest for any chest. It's really completely dependent on what you decide to use, but this is Flawless recommendation. Vike chest plus Rathalos arms. This gives you a total of attack boost 6 and 3 free level 1 slots, which he filled with speed sharpening. If your charm has any level 2 slots, you can reach attack boost 7 easily. You can also use the Almudron chest for Razor Sharp or Nargacuga chest for Crit Eye. It's really up to you, but you won't be able to fit in as much attack boost. And I know some of you may be asking why not use the Anjanath arms. It has Slugger 2, which synergizes with your KO damage from Exhaust File. You are trading 1 level of attack boost for Slugger 2, which isn't necessarily a big increase either way, so I won't recommend it. But you will see that Flawless does use it on his God Charm version. Final tips. Remember that you must hit the monster's head to apply the KO and get that juicy CC. If you are thinking of using a chest armor for the focus skill or are thinking of swapping out some attack boost decos for focus, it's not recommended as it has too little effect for the cost of very expensive level 2 slots, even at focus 3. And the Conqueror SA already has one of the easiest files to amp. You don't need it. Power Prolonger is a somewhat decent choice over Attack Boost. It has good synergy with Switchaxe and can be great with another Switchaxe, but it's more of a luxury skill in Rise with how premium the level 2 slots are. Achieving amp state is already very easy. Then again, if you've enjoyed the video, if it helped you out, make sure to visit Flawless channel. I'll see you in the next video.
I'm a bag of bones full of helium. Lead foot on the verse, equilibrium. Raps a million, quotidian. Extraordinary, next heir to the throne.